Hello everybody, my name is Starrapter and welcome to the channel. Game of Thrones Season 8 is finally here. It seems like we've been waiting for this for a long time, but we are coming back with just 6 episodes to end not only this season, but the series as a whole, so very bittersweet. But I am in a little bit of a different surrounding right now, as you might have noticed, because I am actually at Star Wars Celebration, so I'm celebrating both Star Wars as well as the return of Game of Thrones. So what a weekend it has been. So let's just dive right into this episode. So this episode starts off kind of like a callback to episode 1 from season 1. We have all these soldiers pouring into the gates of Winterfell, the Unsullied. We have, the army of Daenerys. It's this very powerful moment where we see a lot of these characters finally coming together in the end. Like, this is really coming full circle. We're having characters meet up that haven't seen each other in several years, several seasons. We have the reuniting of Bran and Jon, and we have Arya seeing the dragons, and everything is just coming together in the end here. As far as we see Jon Snow and actually flying a dragon for the first time. This is a huge groundbreaking moment because up until now it only has been Daenerys that has actually been able to fly because she's got Targaryen blood. The dragons can kind of detect that, and therefore they won't just straight up kill Jon. And we get that reveal from Sam Tarly, and that whole moment between him, before we even get to that moment with him and Jon, the moment with him and Daenerys, that was an interesting moment, and you got to give it to John Bradley, the actor that plays Samuel Tarly, for really just showing this kind of emotional breakdown when he hears that his brother was burned alive for staying at the side of his father, for even though his father didn't want to bend a knee, he stood there with him and paid the price of his life to do that. So we're seeing things like that. I mean, overall, there wasn't a whole lot of action in this episode, and I didn't really expect that because we are building up to that. I think every episode from here on out is probably going to have some kind of battle scene. We know that the undead, the White Walkers, are breaking through the wall. They have broken through the wall. They are on their way to Winterfell, which is going to be like the first bastion now the wall has been destroyed, to kind of defend the people of the Eastern Kingdoms here. So we have Jaime Lannister seeing Bran. Literally, he was the cause of how Bran had become, paralyzed from the waist down. So we're going to get lots of different kind of ramifications of different things that are happening. So overall, this was one heck of a way to come back strong. Even the introduction, the little things they do with the little pop-ups, that was all different for the introduction titles. That was pretty neat. I wasn't actually expecting them to do anything with that. But we have Arya Stark talking to Jon Snow about, him seeing her with needles still after that was the weapon he gave to her. And, she's definitely grown up in his eyes and in more ways than one, with him not even realizing that she is quite the warrior herself through all that time. Even her reuniting with the Hound as well. You see Gendry, right? Gendry was this character that just disappeared for multiple seasons, and now he is back, and Arya sees him as well. So again, I could just keep talking about all these connections because that's what's so great about having a TV series that encompasses so many characters, is that over all these years we have gotten these characters to go from point A to point B to point C, and now they're all just converging in this one location, and you're seeing all these kind of conversations come up that you would never expect. Conversations that they're playing the long game with this Game of Thrones is such a long game, but some of these dialogue, these conversations are just so damn satisfying, seeing them come into the end. So I want to hear what you guys thought about this episode. What was your favorite moment? Let's talk about it all in that comment section below. So I'm going to be reviewing every episode of this final season of Game of Thrones. So if you liked my thoughts on this video, you can go and support the channel simply by subscribing. That way you will never miss another episode review. So that's going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye-bye. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.